Big money ball number is 8. Your big game winning numbers again are 15, 44, 42, 34, 14, and the gold big money ball is 8. If nobody matches all 6 numbers tonight, Tuesday's big game jackpot could be worth $80 million. Join us then on your exclusive station for the big game.
Top stories, weather, and triple team traffic. Only on Channel 2 Action News this morning. Live, local, late breaking. Now, coverage you can count on. This is the Channel 2 Action News Night Beat at 11.
He was on the phone calling 911 and saying his child had been shot, and I walked outside. Apparently it was the mother of the child, and I just seen blood all over the place.
Tonight, a toddler shot in the face. Police say it is a case of road rage, and a suspect still is on the loose. And that shooting is our top story. Good evening. I'm Monica Kauffman. John Pruitt has the night off. The toddler was shot just before 9 tonight in Carroll County. Police say it started with an altercation between a tractor-trailer driver traveling with his family and another man driving down the interstate. Channel 2's Dale Cardwell is live at the scene in Villa Rica with the very latest. Dale.
Monica, this is an absolutely horrible, some would even say an evil case of road rage. The driver of this semi-tractor trailer behind me says he was headed west on Interstate 20 toward Alabama with his family, his wife and 2 children, when he accidentally cut off another driver driving a small red car. He says that driver came up beside him and brandished a handgun, but then dropped back in traffic. The driver of this tractor trailer says he thought that the whole situation was over, but just moments later he learned that his ordeal had just begun.
The truck exited I-20 here at Liberty Road. As the truck was exiting, there was approximately 1 shot fired from the late model red vehicle, striking the sleeper part of the vehicle. The driver, his wife, and children was in the vehicle. The 2-year-old male in the bunk was shot through the face, exiting his left scapula. The child is in critical condition at this point and has been airlifted to Eggleston Hospital.
Penny Brinson was working at a nearby truck stop just off the interstate when the father of the child ran into her store.
The driver came in, and he was using the phone calling 911 and saying I guess his child had been shot, and the child I went outside to see about the baby, and it had a wound right here in its cheek.
Penny says she's no medical expert, but the wound was very, very bad. That child has been life-flighted to Eggleston Hospital. Right now, police are looking for the driver of that red car. It could possibly be a Ford Escort. He's a white male wearing tan pants and traveling with a woman. If you have any idea who this person is, or if you have any information to share with police, you are encouraged to call the Villa Rica Police Department at 770-459-5149. I'll tell you right now that if you're trying to head west on I-20, you're going to have a problem because there are police everywhere trying to find the driver of this red car. And these parents are in Atlanta with their child. The child will soon arrive at Eggleston Hospital. For now, we're live in Villa Rica. I'm Dale Cardwell, Channel 2 Action News Night Beat.
And we've just received word the child has arrived at Atlanta Children's Health Care, what used to be called Eggleston Children's Hospital. Thank you very much, Dale. The man accused of killing 1 Fulton County deputy and wounding another is back in Metro Atlanta tonight. Jamil Abdullah Al-Amin is being kept at the Cobb County Adult Detention Center. He was flown here from Montgomery, Alabama after suddenly dropping attempts to fight extradition. His lawyer said hysteria over the former Black Panthers case has calmed.
What's most important is that he can return to Georgia and be safe. Whether he will get a fair trial, I can't say.
Al-Amin is charged with the March 16th shooting that killed Deputy Ricky Kenshin and wounded Deputy Algernon English. The deputies were attempting to serve Al-Amin with an arrest warrant when gunfire erupted. Today in court, Al-Amin read a religious statement inviting those in the courtroom to convert to Islam. New tonight at 11, a rally in support of Baltimore Ravens linebacker Ray Lewis.
But I know that any of us out there have shared. Ray Lewis is innocent.
Lewis is accused of taking part in a fight that led to the stabbing deaths of 2 men near a Buckhead nightclub after the Super Bowl. Tonight, people from his hometown of Lakeland, Florida, gathered there to profess his innocence. The 30 or so supporters say Lewis's arrest and indictment were unjustified. The battle over Elian Gonzalez is growing very tense tonight. There is fear among demonstrators. Federal authorities could storm the Miami home where the child is staying and take him away. Hundreds are keeping watch outside the home tonight. They are praying the boy will be allowed to stay with his Miami relatives. But that may not be the case. There's word Attorney General Janet Reno now is working with outside intermediaries to resolve the situation. Justice Department officials say Reno wants to reunite Elian and his father immediately. Elian's great-uncle has insisted he will not surrender the boy. Channel 2's Bridget Langmaid is following tonight's breaking developments from Washington. She joins us now live with the very latest. Bridget.
Good evening, Monica. They may indeed avoid that face-off in Miami. The talk all day long, as you mentioned, had been about federal officials preparing to possibly take Elian by force. But a flurry of activity here in Washington and in Miami tonight may make that avoidable. Here's the latest. Late-night arrivals at the Washington offices of Juan Miguel Gonzalez's attorney, where the father has arrived to learn the details of a deal that could reunite him with his son. Just as federal agents were preparing for the possibility of using force to take the 6-year-old Elian Gonzalez